You know that weekly grocery run? It's something we all just do. But what if I told you that the AI revolution is about to completely upend that whole experience? We're going to dive into how AI is set to transform the supermarket from a place you just buy stuff into something else entirely. So let's just start with that big question. What is your trip to the store going to look like in the next 20 years? I mean, are you even going to have a trip to the store? To figure that out, you have to understand that this AI evolution isn't happening all at once. Nope, it's coming in waves. We're basically going on a journey through 3 different eras. First, right now, through about 2030, we're in the age of ANI, which is like the store's muscles. Then, starting around 2030, we get AGI, which is the brain. And then, get ready for this, from 2040 onward, we enter the age of ASI. You could call it a God system. And each stage just gets crazier and more mind-bending than the last.
Okay, let's jump into the first era, the one we're actually living in right now. ANI, which stands for Artificial Narrow Intelligence. This is all about using specialized AI and robots to do all the physical work, basically turning the supermarket into this super efficient, non-stop machine. So in this AI era, the competition is really heating up across 4 key battlefields. It's a race to automate everything from cleaning the floors to stocking the shelves, using smart cameras to make sure they never run out of your favorite snack, getting rid of checkout lines for good, and using dynamic pricing so food never goes to waste.
Let's talk about the one thing we all hate, the checkout line. Well, AI wants to kill it forever. Imagine this. You put something in your smart cart. A camera sees what it is instantly. You don't scan a thing. And when you're done, you just walk out. The payment, the bagging, it all just happens. That's the dream, right? Totally frictionless shopping. So the bottom line for right now is pretty simple. The winner's going to be whoever can best use all these robots and AI, all this muscle, to cut costs, get rid of all the annoying parts of shopping, and just run a perfectly efficient store. It's all about execution. But that's just the warm-up. Let's jump ahead to the next phase. Around 2030, we start entering the era of AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence. And this is where AI stops being just a tool and starts being the store's actual thinking, strategizing brain. This really shows you the incredible leap we're talking about. See, AI is a useful tool that does a specific task, like stocking a shelf. But AGI, that's an autonomous manager. It understands the big picture, it knows about local health trends, it knows your family's dietary needs, and it makes smart decisions all by itself.
And an AGI brain changes the entire game. Now you've got humanoid robots running the whole show. The store's AI talks to your personal AI and delivers what you need before you even realize you're out. It's inventing new products based on what's trending right now, and it's managing a supply chain that can fix itself in a crisis. I want you to really let that sink in for a second. The very idea of shopping just goes away. It's not something you do anymore. The supermarket becomes this smart system that's plugged into your life, constantly working to optimize your health, your money, and your time without you lifting a finger.
Okay, buckle up, because now we're taking the final massive leap. Around 2040, we get to ASI, Artificial Super Intelligence. And this is where things get really wild. The supermarket is no longer about selling stuff, it becomes a system for managing life and matter itself. In the age of ASI, the entire global supply chain, all the trucks, the ships, the warehouses, it all becomes totally obsolete. It just vanishes. And you have to be asking, how on earth is that possible? We're not talking about faster delivery drones, we're talking about no delivery at all. Well, the answer sounds like something out of Star Trek. It's a technology called a matter assembler. You can think of it as swarms of tiny nanobots, all controlled by the ASI, that can literally build food from the molecules up, right in your home, using atoms from the air and energy around you. Food isn't shipped anymore, it's just created. So the entire reason for its existence completely flips. The system isn't selling you groceries anymore, it's selling you life optimization. It's monitoring your body at a cellular level and creating the exact food you need to extend your life, boost your brain power, and, yeah, maximize your happiness. Whoa, okay, that was a pretty wild ride, right? So let's just pull back for a second and recap this incredible journey and see how the very meaning of a supermarket evolves through these 3 huge stages of AI. This table just nails the whole story. Look at the role AI plays. It goes from a simple tool to an autonomous manager to a system that's literally governing life and matter. And the competition goes from being about efficiency to adaptation, all the way to transcendence. But the biggest deal is the customer experience.
It evolves from just fast and cheap to this thing totally gets me. And finally, to I am literally evolving as a human being.
And all of that leaves us with this one last huge question to chew on. In a future where the physical supermarket is just gone and replaced by this invisible, intelligent system, what happens to our idea of food? What happens to our health? And what happens to our choices? It's a future that's probably coming a lot faster than any of us think.